Please take a moment to locate the emergency exits. In the event of an emergency, calmly move to the nearest exit and away from the building to allow emergency personnel access. We thank you for your consideration to keeping all attending today's graduation safe. Today, we honor degree candidates in the College of Health Sciences under the leadership of Dr. Dean Presley. In this ceremony, we celebrate the degree candidates from the Department of Associate Degree Nursing, Baccalaureate and Graduate Nursing, Environmental Health Sciences, Exercise and Sport Science, Family and Consumer Sciences, Health Services Administration, Medical Laboratory Sciences, Public Health, Occupational Science and Occupational Therapy, and Recreation and Park Administration, and General Studies in Health Sciences. In this ceremony, we are formally recognizing 204 bachelor's degrees, 116 master's degrees, 8 doctoral degrees, 31 associate degrees, for a total of 359 degrees from the 8 departments of our college. At this time, we ask that you please rise for the presentation of colors and the singing of our national anthem. Please remain standing until the Guard has exited the gymnasium.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. Bursting in gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the
Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, the Dean of the College of Health Sciences of Eastern Kentucky University, Dr. Sheila Davidson Presley.
Parents, families, and friends, President Benson, distinguished guests, faculty and staff, thank you for joining us today to celebrate with our graduates this milestone event in their lives. At this time, I would like to recognize some special individuals here on the platform who have joined us this afternoon. Dr. Michael T. Benson, President of Eastern Kentucky University. Please stand or wave. Dr. Deborah Whitehouse, Interim Senior Vice President for Academics and Provost of Eastern Kentucky University. Craig Turner, Chair of the Board of Regents. Richard Day, Faculty Regent. Alan Long, Regent. Brian Mackinnon, Staff Regent. Dana Fole, President's Counsel. Stephen Lockmuller, President's Counsel. Dan McBride, President's Counsel. David McFadden, President's Counsel. Dr. Jean Palka, President's Counsel. Barry Pointer, President's Counsel. Amy Jo Gable, President of our International Alumni Association. Dr. Jerry Pagachnik, Dean of the Graduate School. Dr. Matt Winslow, Mace Bearer. Dr. Michael Ballard, Part-Time Associate Dean. Dr. Brooke Bentley, Associate Chair of Baccalaureate and Graduate Nursing. Dr. Colleen Schneck, Part-Time Associate Dean. Please join me in expressing to them our appreciation for their dedicated service. I would now like to welcome President Benson, who will bring opening remarks. Join me in welcoming our President.
Thank you very much, Dean Presley. Before I get started, I'm going to take some license here. And seated to my left, to your right, is a good friend, Dr. Deborah Whitehouse. Today marks her last commencement at Eastern Kentucky University after 35 years of service. And I think all you graduates, particularly in nursing, owe Dr. Whitehouse a great deal and a debt of gratitude. So on behalf of the university, please join me in a round of applause for Dr. Deborah Whitehouse. Thank you very much. Good afternoon and congratulations to the class of 2018. This is truly an inspirational sight from my vantage point. I speak on behalf of everyone here on the platform in congratulating each and every one of you. Chances are you will get much advice from parents, teachers, friends, and loved ones on this maroon letter day in your life. But I'd ask you to consider the words of this graduation speaker at his alma mater, the University of Southern California, last year. This is what he said. For many of you who maybe don't have it all figured out, it's okay. That's the same chair that I sat in. Enjoy the process of your search without succumbing to the pressure of the result. Trust your gut, keep throwing darts at the dartboard, don't listen to the critics, and you will figure it out. The speaker, one of my favorites, Will Ferrell. I also encourage you to consider these very useful and sage words from the New York Times columnist and Pulitzer Prize winner, Thomas Friedman. Several years ago, he charged the graduating seniors at Williams College with this. Whatever you plan to do, whether you plan to travel the world next year, go to graduate school, join the workforce, or take some time off to think, don't just listen to your head. Listen to your heart. It's the best career counselor there is. Do what you really love to do. And if you don't know quite what that is yet, well, keep searching, because if you find it, you'll bring that something extra to your work that will help ensure that you won't be automated or outsourced. It will help make you an untouchable radiologist, an untouchable engineer, an untouchable teacher, or I would add, an untouchable nurse. To the graduating class today, you represent the very best our society has to offer. And your degree from Eastern Kentucky University and the training and the education that it represents has prepared you for whatever lies ahead. Now go out and make a difference. I wish you the very best, Godspeed, and go Colonels. At this time, I'd like to have Chair Craig Turner come to the podium and offer a few remarks as well. Chair Turner.
Well, good afternoon. Congratulations, graduates. On behalf of the EKU Board of Regents, we commend you for your hard work and share the pride you feel today that you're being recognized for. I was in your shoes right here at Eastern in 1975. Like many of you, there were many times I didn't know if this day would ever come. But in a blink of an eye, here it is. As I look at all of you, I realize you've all taken many different paths to reach this common destination of commencement. Little did I know years ago at my own graduation that I would be standing here today in front of you as chair of the Board of Regents. It has been an honor and a privilege to serve my alma mater for the last 12 and a half years. Since I joined the board in 2006, EKU has awarded 40,277 degrees. By the end of tonight, each of you will help push that total to nearly 42,000 degrees. This has all just been accomplished in the last 12 years. When I chair my last board meeting this coming January, it will be with great pride for what we have all accomplished together. There's nothing that brings me more satisfaction than recognizing student success at Eastern. You are all part of it. The students for completing their hard work, the faculty and staff being there to support you and cheering you on along the way. Students, you are the breath in our lungs. Eastern is a special place, and I hope you'll never forget EKU. Come back, give back, and stay in touch. It could be you up here one day helping this great institution. Again, congratulations, all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, President Benson, and thank you, Chair Turner. I would now like to introduce our Provost, Dr. Deborah Whitehouse, who will bring us greetings from Academic Affairs. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Whitehouse.
It is a joy to be with you today and to share in your celebration. You have completed demanding curriculum from nationally accredited programs in health and have met all performance standards and exceeded them in most cases. Because of your practice-based education at EKU, you will make a difference every day in health and the lives of individuals, families, and communities. You have earned the right, responsibility, and joy of practice in your profession. In this next phase of your career, I know that you will each give back tenfold through your dedicated and caring work. You are an amazing, highly educated workforce, and you will keep extending the boundaries of practice and health as you engage in your chosen career paths. I'd like to say congratulations, thank you for choosing a health discipline, and thank you so much for choosing EKU. We're going to be very proud of each of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Provost Whitehouse, for those kind remarks. Graduates, whether you are launching your career or advancing your practice, each of you has chosen a health profession in a demanding knowledge discipline. You will be continually required to think critically and to interact with caring as you work with individuals, families, and communities to improve health. You will unlearn and relearn as the evidence base for best practice evolves. You will contribute to the evidence-shaping practice that is culturally sensitive. Graduates, just imagine the force for health that is unleashed today as 359 of you leave our campus to work together interprofessionally to improve health. You are a tidal wave and you will move mountains. You have the ability to change lives and improve health, and you will have excellent employment opportunities. Families and friends, you are very fortunate to have a health professional in your close circle of life. Their new expertise will enrich your lives and improve your health. This afternoon's graduates include many who have achieved academic distinction, and I want to recognize these groups. If you would, please hold your applause until all groups have been recognized. Would all those who are graduating this afternoon from our honors program as honor scholars please stand and remain standing? Thank you. Would all of the graduates who are members of one of our health sciences disciplinary national and international honor societies and EKU's interdisciplinary honor society also please stand and remain standing as I call your society. Sigma Theta Tau, International. This is Nursing's Honor Society. Pi Theta Upsilon, Occupational Therapies Honor Society. Epsilon Nu Eta, Environmental Health Sciences Honor Society. Eta Sigma Gamma, Health Promotion and Administration's Honor Society. Phi Upsilon Omicron, Family and Consumer Sciences Honor Society. Rho Phi Lambda, Recreation and Park Administration's Honor Society. Phi Kappa Phi, EKU's highest multidisciplinary honor society. Finally, if you are not yet standing, would all those who are graduating summa cum laude, magna cum laude, or cum laude, please stand and remain standing. Let us honor these three groups of outstanding student scholars. You may be seated. Throughout her history, Eastern Kentucky University has been known as a school of opportunity, and we will always be proud of that distinction. I am particularly pleased to acknowledge this afternoon the many first-generation college graduates who are earning a degree. This means that neither their parents nor anyone in any earlier generation was a college graduate. Will all the candidates for degrees who are the first generation in their families to earn a college degree please stand? You may be seated. Commencement is also the time we recognize the many others who have contributed to the success of these candidates with resources, encouragement, occasional cajoling, love, and understanding. Now, I ask the following to stand as you are presented and remain standing so that we may welcome and honor you as a group. Will the parents of the candidates for graduation please stand? That's right. Will the spouses of these candidates please stand? Yes. Will the grandparents of these candidates please stand? Will children and other family members of the candidates please stand? Oh, look at that. Will the faculty and staff who have instructed and served these candidates please stand? Degree candidates, please join me in showing your appreciation for these very important people in your lives with a generous, hearty round of applause. Thank you. The college is pleased to present our student speaker for our ceremony. Dr. Brooke Bentley, Associate Chair of Baccalaureate and Graduate Nursing, will introduce her at this time.
It is my great pleasure to introduce to you the Health Sciences student speaker, Satora Ross from Berea, Kentucky. Satora is graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree. Celebrating with Satora today are her family members, Isaiah Ross, Susan, Samantha, Mariah, Macy, and Kayla Hill, and many other friends and family. I know they are as proud of her and her accomplishments as we are. It is now my honor and privilege to introduce the student speaker for this afternoon's commencement ceremony, Satora Ross.
Good afternoon. My name is Satora Hill Ross, and I'm a soon-to-be graduate of the Baccalaureate Nursing Program at Eastern Kentucky University. Thank you for being here today. I would like to begin with one of my favorite quotes, which I find especially fitting for the College of Health Sciences commencement ceremony. Go into the world and do well, but more importantly, go into the world and do good. The graduates here today are in the helping business. While we each play a different role, the parts we've chosen to play answer a call to serve, a call to teach, a call to lead. We have all chosen our professions, in one way or another, to solve problems and to impact those around us with the knowledge and skills that we have gained in our time at Eastern Kentucky University. This process has been anything but easy. After the last 4.5 years, I have a newfound respect for anyone who has graduated from college with any degree, really. My time at EKU has stretched me until I thought I reached my breaking point. There were many days where I wondered if I would ever wear this cap and gown. I wondered if I would ever walk across this stage and receive the piece of paper that I desired more than almost anything, the piece of paper that said, "You did it." During this season of uncertainty of what the future held, I spent many days after class meeting with professors who encouraged me. They reminded me that I was intelligent, that I was capable, that I was strong. They reminded me that I would make it. They were right. Maybe, at some point in your time here, you faced similar doubts and fears. Perhaps you found yourself alone in the library late at night wondering, is this ever going to end? I am so pleased to say that today, we have all made it. My hope and prayer is that the challenges we face to make it to this day will remind us that we are intelligent, that we are capable, that we are strong. Many days it was a battle to keep going, but we persevered. You may have heard it said that struggle produces perseverance, and perseverance produces character. I believe this to be true. You see, the struggles that we have faced in college, the obstacles that we have fought to overcome, have made us strong. We know how to work toward what seems like an unattainable goal until we not only reach it, but we surpass it. In this process, we have shown the character of great individuals. We have not backed down. May we always maintain this drive to be better and reach farther tomorrow than we did today. Graduates, it is an honor to stand before you today. We have all waited for this day for such a long time. More importantly, we have worked to make it to this day for such a long time. For 4 years, give or take, we have spent countless hours studying, missed out on countless hours of sleep, and made countless memories that will follow us for the rest of our lives. We have poured our hearts and souls into training for professions that we will use to make the world better. Finally, we have made it to the end of this journey and to the beginning of one that is even more challenging and more rewarding. Well done. To our families, there is no doubt in my mind that without you, most of us would not be here today. You have supported us through so much. The stresses that come with juggling college decisions, working as many hours as possible while running on as little sleep as possible, all to see us achieve what we have desired for such a long time. You help to make us who we are. You inspire us to be the best version of ourselves. For that, we are grateful. Whew. To our friends and classmates, thank you for being a source of laughter and fun during this time. It would have been all too easy to let stress and frustration have the final say if it weren't for you. Because of you, we can look back on this season of our lives with memories that we will cherish forever. To the faculty and staff of Eastern Kentucky University, we are so grateful for the wisdom and knowledge that you have poured into us while we were your students. Without you, we would not be here today. We appreciate you. Know that the role that you played in our lives may have lasted only a semester or two, but we will never forget the impact that you had. Most of all, I want to thank the Lord for bringing me here today. Without him, I would not have made it. To him be the glory. In closing, may we leave this place better than when we entered it. May we choose to give of ourselves daily to improve the lives and environments of those around us. May we never forget the lessons we learned here, and may we use our knowledge with confidence and a willingness to continue learning. May we go into the world and do well, but most importantly, may we go into the world and do good. Thank you.
Thank you, Satora, for those very inspiring words. President Michael Benson and Provost Deborah Whitehouse, we will now proceed with the formal conferring of degrees on our graduates. The department chairs will present candidates from their discipline. Candidates, as your department name is called, please stand and remain standing until the final group is called. Ms. Cindy Fraser from Associate Degree Nursing will present the candidates from her department.
Will the candidates for degrees in Associate Degree Nursing please stand?
Dr. Brooke Bentley, Associate Chair of Baccalaureate and Graduate Nursing, will present the candidates from her department.
Will the candidates for degrees in baccalaureate and graduate nursing please stand?
Ms. Vona Grable, Chair of Environmental Health Science and Medical Laboratory Science, will present the candidates from her department.
Will the candidates for the degrees in Environmental Health Science and Medical Laboratory Science please stand?
Dr. Eric Fuchs, Chair of Exercise and Sports Science, will present the candidates from his department.
Will the candidates for the degrees in Exercise and Sports Science please stand?
Dr. Dana Bush, Chair of Family and Consumer Sciences, will present the candidates from her department.
Will the candidates for degrees in all program areas of Family and Consumer Sciences please stand?
Dr. Michael Ballard, Chair of Health Promotion and Administration, will present the candidates from his department.
Will the candidates for degrees in Health Services Administration and Public Health please stand?
All right. Dr. Colleen Schneck, Chair of Occupational Science and Occupational Therapy, will present the candidates from her department.
Will the candidates for degrees in Occupational Science and Occupational Therapy please stand?
Dr. John McChesney, Chair of Recreation and Park Administration, will present the candidates from his department.
Will the candidates for all degrees in Recreation and Park Administration please stand?
Will the candidates for degrees in General Studies in Health Sciences please stand? Dr. Whitehouse?
President Benson, Dean Jerry Pogashnik will recognize candidates for graduate degrees.
The College of Health Sciences offers the following graduate degrees: Master of Science, Master of Science in Nursing, Master of Public Health, Doctor of Nursing Practice, and Occupational Therapy Doctorate. Congratulations to all our graduate students.
President Benson, with the recommendation of the faculty, the deans and I present these candidates to you for the conferring of their degrees.
Candidates, the long anticipated hour has come. You are here with family and loved ones looking on. The faculty and officers of the university are gathered in witness and testimony to your conduct and purpose. Therefore, by virtue of the authority granted me by the Board of Regents of Eastern Kentucky University, and with the faculty's recommendation, it is now my pleasure to confer upon each of you the appropriate degree, and do hereby vest each of you with the rights and privileges pertaining to that degree. Once verified by final grades, your diploma will be confirmed and acknowledged by the Great Seal of Eastern Kentucky University. Congratulations, graduates, and please be seated.
Dr. Michael Bradley will now read the names of the graduates, and please, out of respect for the graduates and their families, especially those whose names are to be called next, I ask that you remain seated and hold your applause until all of the graduates' names have been recognized. Thank you.
Dean Presley, department chairs, and faculty will now proceed with the presentation of candidates for degrees within the College of Health Sciences. Graduates will receive diploma covers, and graduate students will be hooded with the colors of their discipline and Eastern Kentucky University. Department of Associate Degree Nursing, Corey Richardson. Haley Sturgill. Kayla Clem. Jeremy Rupert. Jennifer Whittemore. Elizabeth Chamberlain. Claire Wilburn with distinction. Lisa Franz. Nicole Lukes. Lindsay Bowles. Abby Woolham. Allison Crouch. Baisha Young. Melanie Graham. Ashley Gilbert. Sarah Pennington. Department of Baccalaureate and Graduate Nursing, Melinda Blair, Doctor of Nursing Practice. Allison Morrison, Doctor of Nursing Practice. Angela Clark, Doctor of Nursing Practice. Brenda Cottle, Doctor of Nursing Practice. Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Ryan Turner. Amanda Myers. Sarah Dick. Zachary Littleton. Olivia Shirk. Tori Stewart. Taylor Stewart. Rachel Rains. Jocelyn Freeman. Satora Ross. Taylor Sizemore. Christian Harold. Savannah Wilson. Tara McClure. Brittany Mobberly. Morgan Jackson. Alexis Brown. Markia Trice. Catlin Dalton. Teresa Daniel. Sarah Jackson. Emily Thomas. Leah Riggs. Dakota Roberts. Abby Ballinger. Brittany Brumley. Kayla Heineman. Bimnit Kabedi. Emily Reynolds. Master of Public Health, Nathaniel Stevens. Master of Public Health, Abraham Maritim.
Betty or baby?
Bachelor of Science, Environmental Health Science, Cecily Beatty. Megan Sick, magna cum laude. Haley Dickinson. Bailey Rowlett. Caitlin Adams, summa cum laude. Caitlin Kraft, honor scholar, cum laude. Victoria Simmons. Andrew Ruggiero. Logan Tipton. Medical Laboratory Science, Bachelor of Science, William Stewart. Ashley Campson. Caitlin Robinson, summa cum laude. Kelsey Piles, cum laude. Rihanna Reed. Master of Science, Physical Education, Exercise, and Wellness, Sierra Williams. Master of Science, Physical Education, Exercise, and Wellness, Corey Hammonds. Bachelor of Science, Physical Education, Sarah Rucker. Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Anna Spurlock, cum laude. Bachelor of Science, Physical Education, Taisha Johnson. Ray Marie Singh. Brianna Shell. Bachelor of Science, Exercise and Sport Science, Stephen Richmond. Elijah Gibbs, Bachelor of Science, Physical Education. James Lane. Robert Boren. Bachelor of Science, Sport Management, Donovan Lane. Emily Baker. Lindsay Overby, cum laude. Austin North. Corey Rush. Brian Quillens. Colin Probst. Cody Reams, magna cum laude. Bachelor of Science, Apparel Design and Merchandising, Carly Walls, cum laude. Emily Hunt. Andre Hutchell. Bachelor of Science, Child and Family Studies, Mackenzie McWilliams. Madeline Carlton. Imani Berry Holt. Chanel Williams. Timothy Morris. Emily Hume. Emily Hartman, cum laude. Hannah Coulter. Taylor Barrickman. Michaela Gorduris, magna cum laude. Samantha Garrett, magna cum laude. Shay East. Michael Crow. Faith Hopkins. Paige Stahl. Carrie French. Nora Imes. Leslie Niemeyer. Catherine Sammons. Master of Public Health, Emily Cravens. Master of Public Health, Jacob Hampton. Brianna? Master of Public Health, Community Health, Brianna Cunningham. Bachelor of Science, Public Health, Tanner Seibert. Aaron Springer. Sierra Shoemaker. Stephanie Casey. Hope Deaton. Taylor Powell, magna cum laude. Alexis Kerbau, summa cum laude. Jennifer Browning. Sydney Jackson. Beth Vanover, honor scholar, summa cum laude. Keisha Richardson. Jacqueline Fox. Anna Cornish, magna cum laude. Elena Gary, summa cum laude. Gabriella Liston.
It's pronounced Stoloronic.
Stoloronic? Yeah. Christy Stoloronic, cum laude. Priscilliana Kaywood. Doctor of Occupational Therapy, Emma McClellan. Doctor of Occupational Therapy, Lisa Hong. Doctor of Occupational Therapy, Karen Dishman. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Austin Maggard. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Angelina Smith. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Madison Stolt. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Elizabeth Knipp. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Emily Nally. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Morgan Knight. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Hannah Messer. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Stephanie Schmidt-Huber. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Bethany Cuter.
Hervé? A capo? Yeah. Okay.
Where are you going, Joel?
Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Hervé Acapo. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, John Lear Phillips. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Tyler Ward. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Darren Loveday. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Harold Hurst.
I saw the car before I saw you.
Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Christopher Hannick. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Haley DeCandia. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Caroline Durstock. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Autumn Baisden. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Lauren Chapman.
Belfry?
Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Lindsay Pelfrey. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Brittany Hughes. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Anna Balasa.
How are you?
Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Taylor Newsom. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Haley Webb. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Bailey Scott. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Lauren Cornett. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Spencer Hammond. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Courtney Conyers. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Haley Boblet. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Caitlin Knuckles. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Hannah Saylor. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Casey Gregory. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Shayna Good. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Marissa Vissi. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Ashley Allen. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Hannah Minyard. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Artemis Flores. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Kristen Bach. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Haley Rowleader. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Caitlin Harwood. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Marissa Cupp. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Caitlin Todd. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Jade Haddix. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Alicia Garland. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Mitchell Hollander. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Laura Williams. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Courtney Watkins. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Chelsea Weckbach. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Meredith Orsini. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Jared Raymer. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Jeremy Parsons. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Elvelina Howard. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Miranda Massey. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Leah Gill.
Haber.
Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Robin Wildhaber. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Zachariah Klass. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Caitlin Hemmer. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Marissa Lopez. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Brandy McKinney. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Taylor Royce. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Lakin Tackett. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Michaela Gibson. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Brianna Dunson.
Mims?
Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Keisha Mims. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Sean Kratchman. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Ichin Zhang. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Lexi Clay. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Kristen Ritchie. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Caitlin Metzer. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Katie Pippin. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Mallory Osborne.
Okay, get wedding gown.
Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Dakota Gowns. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Brian Arcement. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Bailey Bear.
Alexandra?
Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Alexandra Overby. Master of Science, Occupational Therapy, Wendy Price. Master of Science in Recreation and Park Administration, Trent Hurt. Master of Science in Recreation and Park Administration, Aaron Jones. Master of Science in Recreation and Park Administration, Courtney Wooten. Master of Science in Recreation and Park Administration, Julia Grundy. Master of Science in Recreation and Park Administration, Laura Staley. Master of Science in Recreation and Park Administration, Kimberly Rodas.
I'll try.
Master of Science, Recreation and Park Administration, Saad Al-Shalayel. Bachelor of Science, Recreation and Park Administration, Sarah Litchfield. Alexis Cease. Sarah Armistead. Destiny McMillan. Kaylin Mulcahy. Associate of Arts in General Studies, Marin Tizzolo. Bachelor of Arts, General Studies, Leanne Locklear. Amy Woolham. Regina Mills. Jadranka Jezrodovich. Chelsea Pennington. Mark Berry. Denise Henderson, cum laude. Kelsey Schaefer.
Anxious to sit down, apparently. How about a big round of applause for our reader today, Dr. Michael Bradley. Well done, Professor. Graduates, the moment for which you have worked so long and so hard is now at hand. If you have not already done so, please move your tassels from the right to the left. Congratulations.
Alumni are so very important in the life of a university, and we are blessed at Eastern to have the loyal support of more than 140,000 alumni. Here to represent the International Alumni Association is Miss Amy Jo Gable. She will now offer greetings to our newest alumni.
Thank you. Thank you. Graduates, today you are joining a very special group of individuals, men and women from all over the world who are alumni of this great institution. They have brought honor to Eastern by distinguishing themselves in their careers and in their communities by doing great work and serving others. In your time here at EKU, I hope that, in addition to your academics, you have learned the importance of service. It is my hope that as you go into your communities and into the workforce, that you will give back with acts of service, and that when you are settled into your career, you will consider giving of your time, talents, and treasure to your Eastern Kentucky University. Being a graduate of this institution gives me great pride, and I'm always sharing about the Campus Beautiful. I hope that you will also find opportunities to share with others about your experiences here. Now, Fall 2018 graduates, please stand. By virtue of the degree conferred upon you by the Faculty and Board of Regents of Eastern Kentucky University, I hereby declare you to be members of the Eastern Kentucky University International Alumni Association with all the rights and privileges of membership. Congratulations and welcome. You may be seated.
Thank you, Amy Jo. Now for one last time, let us recognize with a hearty round of applause Eastern Kentucky University's newest graduates of the College of Health Sciences. We hope that each of you will stay close with our EKU family and visit us frequently. We hope you will come back for additional credentials and that your families will enroll in our degrees and workforce certificates that we're offering throughout the region. Whatever your aspiration, there's always a place for you here at EKU. Graduates, to continue your celebration, at the conclusion of today's ceremony, please meet your families, friends, and faculty at the reception being held in the auxiliary gym directly behind me on the concourse. You may enter from either end of the corridor. There will be several stations set up with refreshments available. Family and friends, please take time to meet your graduates, friends, and faculty. I would like to thank our reader, Dr. Michael Bradley, our musicians, Dr. Joyce Wolfe and Dr. Jeremy Mulholland, and the EKU Symphony Orchestra for the beautiful music today. Thank you to our interpreters, Shirley Rivard and Chelsea Noggle, and to the College of Health Sciences Graduation Ceremony Coordinator, Ms. Ferglina Salmons. I would also like to thank all of the faculty, staff, and student marshals of the College of Health Sciences, and we'd also like to thank all of you for your cooperation and participation in this ceremony today. Please stand as we jointly sing My Old Kentucky Home and remain standing until the stage platform exits the door at the conclusion of today's ceremony. Thank you.